G'day folks, Carrie at Strobe. Welcome back to the channel. We've done a video on freeze testing 4 of our Patrol Line series lights. So that was done. The ice has really started to recede back and melt. Just wanted to take a few minutes to look at the lights up close. So pull off the ice and it looks like the lens is, a little foggy. I really wipe that off. These are sealed tight. I've gone ahead and fired this light on after again being freeze tested for 12 hours in water, back in water at the end. Once this ice has been melting off, there's zero issues. This light is flashing away just fine. There's no condensation within the lens. This thing is about as robust as it's going to come. All right, the next light in our bucket of ice cubes is the Patrol Series M6 style light. Again, you can see some fogging, but I can literally wipe that off with my fingers. Looking around the light, there is no water inside. This is a very watertight light. There's no condensation on the inside, just simply on the outside because this thing is freezing right now. We'll go ahead and fire that up real quick and just show that there are zero issues. There it is, folks. Still flashing away, just like it did in the ice cube. And it's doing it again afterward. All right, the next light to come out of the ice bucket is the Patrol Hideaway. So this light, you can tell, does have some condensation on the inside. Be completely honest with you, these things aren't meant to be dunked in containers of water for extended periods of time and frozen. But I do that because I want to be able to set a baseline as to, what to tell the end user, being you find focus, to what this can and can't do. So there is some condensation in there for sure. We're going to go ahead and fire this up and see what it does. These hideaways, they come with the surface mount bezels, or you'll drill out a 1-inch hole and put them into headlights or taillights. These are never going to be submerged unless you're putting them on to a specialty all-terrain vehicle or something like that. So I wouldn't be overly concerned. I've seen higher tier products do the exact same thing, gets a bit of condensation. So I wouldn't be overly concerned about that. But one thing that you'll always get with me is I wear my heart on my sleeve and I will be factual. So we've pulled it out of the ice bucket here, and it does have some condensation on the inside. Now let's see how it performs. Go ahead and fire that on. Oh, it's still bright. Friggin' eyes just burning with the retina burning of these lights. So there you go. It's got some condensation there from being fully submerged in water, which you wouldn't normally do. And it's flashing away, zero issues. Fire it up, full functionality. This still has my stamp of approval, and this is by far still one of my favorite lights. This is so friggin' bright. I can't wait for a lot of you to get these on your vehicles, get them installed, and just see how incredible they are. All right, last but not least, in our bucket of ice is the Patrol Surface Mount Mini. There's Patrol Surface Mount Mini. It is extremely cold to the hands. You can see some frosting on top. I can wipe that away with my finger. I don't see anything on the inside. This seems like a very well built encapsulated light. Again, on the back end, it's got that gore patch. So if water did enter into behind the lens area, when you fire this thing on and it heats up, the moisture will expel out through that gore patch there. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Oh yeah. So there it is, flashing amber white because this is an amber white light head. Zero issues, packing a crazy punch. Very, very bright. And again, this light is going to withstand these harsh Canadian winters. Rain, snow, ice, salt, all the above. Good day, folks. Carrie here at Strobe Ride. So 2 days ago, we put 4 of our Patrol Series lights in containers with water, froze them overnight for 12 hours, pulled them out and did some demo videos of them in ice cubes. And then I did another video after that showing if there's any condensation. 3 of the 4 lights did exceptionally well. The Hideaway did get some moisture and condensation into it. It was causing some problems. Now that one I did some more research into, and it's not a fully submersible light, so that would be why it probably shouldn't have been fully submersed. It is rated for water, just not fully submersible. Anyways, I've had the lights now sitting outside since yesterday, as they would be out in a normal climate, not in a heated garage, that kind of thing. And just showing you that we're going to grab these, take them upstairs, and bench test them again and see how well they performed through those extensive tests. Welcome back to the channel. So we just pulled these 4 lights in from being outside overnight in these Ottawa cold temperatures. It feels like winter is really set in today, even though there's no snow yet. So we're going to go through each of these 4 lights and just get them running here and see what happens. So I'll start with the Patrol M6 style light head. Yeah, and she's firing away there. Nice and bright. I don't see any condensation or any water or anything within the lights. Zero issues. So this one for sure is at minimum an IP68 rating, which is continuous immersion beyond 1 meter at any given time. So there you go on that one. The next light is the Patrol SM, or Patrol Surface Mount Mini. Again, I don't see any condensation or water within this lens. We'll go ahead and fire it on. There it is, flashing away there nicely. So again, this one here would be considered at minimum an IP68 rating, which again is continuous immersion beyond 1 meter. So definitely made for our Canadian winters. The next light is our Patrol SM, or Patrol Surface Mount Quad, our larger light head. Again, I'm not seeing any condensation or any water within this light. We'll go ahead and fire it on. There it is, flashing away, zero issues. Again, this would be considered an IP68 at minimum rating for continuous immersion beyond 1 meter. Excellent, again, for our Canadian winters. All right, folks, last but not least, our Patrol Hideaway. This light, when we dunk tested it and froze it, when we brought it back out, it did have condensation in it. It still has condensation in it. Spoken like a true man here in a second, I did not read the instructions on this light before I dunk tested it. It's only rated for an IP65. So water jets from any direction, rain, splashes, washdowns. Great for outdoor use, but it's not submersible. So probably never should have submersed it. But the one thing, and this is why I'm doing this, is you're always going to get factual, honest information from me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I want to do these product demos, and in this case, write one of these lights off to show you it's the extent of its functionality. So again, this light would not be good for submersing it into a water environment, but placing it, surface mounting on the side of a vehicle and taking it through a car wash or heavy rain or snow, road salt, putting it in a headlight or a taillight housing, in a 1-inch hole saw type environment, no issues. But having this on a vehicle where it's going to be underwater, not a good idea. I will fire it on. This light is defective, so I'm going to throw it out, but it still turns on. It just, it's got some special issues now. So there you have it. This is the end of the series of water testing and freeze testing the 4 light heads. So again, the M6 style pass with flying colors, the Patrol surface mount mini pass with flying colors, the Patrol surface mount quad pass with flying colors. These 3 lights are definitely all at minimum IP68 rating. The Hideaway, IP65. You cannot be submersing this thing, so this one gets thrown away, and we will move on to the next video.